Hey everybody, it's up from Tarot doing another all signs reading, and we're gonna do your next 7 days. And I'm looking as it's getting ready to go live, and I'm like, oh my god, my Wi-Fi is acting up again. So if it's blurry, I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. We have a huge storm coming through right now in my area. So, and hopefully we don't lose power in the middle of this because it's been raining since yesterday afternoon. Okay. We have sound, and yes, it is blurry, and I apologize. So, I'm gonna do your next 7 days, and I pulled the Beautiful Creatures deck to do it, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. I want to do, I want to cover your love life, your money, and your career, or if you're not like if you don't have a job, or if you're retired, or whatever between jobs, your public image, like how people see you. So basically how you are out in the world, because like your job is usually what puts you out there in the world. But if you don't have one, then how, what people think of you and that kind of, what kind of stuff is going on in your public image, I guess is the best way to put it. So let's see. So we're going to start with Aries. Do I want to use the Beautiful Creatures? Ooh. I don't know. It's a totally different kind of deck. It is a little bit harder to read. Y'all know how I do. For example, I'm not going to show you that one. Let's show you one that's pretty. Okay, this is their version of the Lover's card. I don't think it's a. First of all, it's gilded purple. Can you see this? Purple gilded. But this is their version of the Lover's card, and I'm not. I mean, the creatures or the whatever they are, they're pretty, but they're cute. But this one's like sad looking. That's supposed to be the Lover's card. She looks sad as crap. Here's the Justice card. Page of Wands. I mean, they're cute, but I don't know if I really. We'll use them for clarifying. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do that. So we'll start with Aries, and I'm going to use this deck, the one that I just gilded myself, and we can use my deck that I made. So we can do that because I want something that I'm going to feel good about. Maybe I'll just pull one card from this one for each to maybe just as a topper. I don't know. We'll see. So let's start with Aries. So love, money, career, or public image, whatever. All right. Aries is at, we'll say 3 minutes. 3 minutes in. All right. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's find out about your next 7 days. I'm going to do love, money, career, or public image if you don't have a job. And I'll call up the signs in case you need confirmation with somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out one of the other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. All right. So I'm going to do it in categories. So we're going to do love, money, career. All right. So Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And if it's blurry, I apologize. The Wi-Fi has 1 out of 3 bars. I don't know what to do about it, so it is what it is. All right, Aries. So first, oh, okay, you get the Lover's card. The World card, 3 of Pentacles, the Lover's card. Now, I know that a lot of other readers will try to do the whole third-party thing when they see 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. I don't really do that, but there are 3 people on this card. So I want to get, I'm going to shuffle one more time with this one. And then I'll pull from the Beautiful Creatures. All right, so Page of Pentacles. Reliability, okay. And from my deck, Page of Wands. Okay, so are you... you could be dealing with somebody who either has children or acts like a child. It's interesting that the Lover's card came out in the love portion. Is there distance, or is somebody acting distant? why is the Three of Pentacles here? And I'm going to ask, I'll use this one. Four Swords. So things could be quiet. Things could be kind of quiet with you and your person right now. Because Four Swords, can I get clarification? So I don't know if things are quiet right now. Your person may be asking advice on what to do. Um, like if how do I get? Like maybe they're saying, what should I say? Something. They're getting advice. I think that's what's going on. Because things are kind of quiet right now. So as far as signs, the world card is a Taurus, Virgo. The Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Capricorn is the Three of Pentacles. Lovers cards, Gemini. Page of Pentacles is all the Earth signs, and then Page of Wands is all the fire signs, and Libra is the Four of Swords rather. Okay, so things could be kind of quiet this week or the next 7 days. And someone's asking advice. I don't know if you're acting distant, they're acting distant, or if there's distance between you, but they're getting advice on your situation. Because I think this person is impatient. The Page of Wands, I always see that as impatience. Okay. What about your money situation? Let's talk money. All right, so what is going on with the money situation? And actually, I'll do it like this. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to get clarification on the King of Cups. The Scorpio energy, the Three of Swords. So, are you disappointed with your money situation and you're working? It looks like most people that are watching this are either working really hard or they've put a lot of work into their financial situation where it's going to take a lot of work. They feel like it's going to take a lot of work. I'm going to cut from the deck. Okay, and then from my deck, what's going on with the financial situation? Okay, that's good. Victory. Okay, so if you've been disappointed financially, things are going to turn around. And it's probably going to take a lot of work. There it is again, Three of Swords. Libra energy with the Three of Swords. Virgo energy with the Eight of Pentacles. I guess it looks like, I should say, I guess, but it's looking like you're probably going to be putting a little bit of I don't know, if like you're gonna be doing the Three of Pentacles as far as like asking advice, because I got the Page of Swords. So that's usually in a love reading it would be like gossiping or spying, but in this case the spying is you're asking advice, you're looking into things, what you can do to improve your financial situation, and it'll work, because and it is going to take work, but if you're working, then you're going to do more work, but it's going to work out. Though, yeah, word work is too many times. But yeah, it's going to pay off for you because you're going to have victory. So this is good. All right. And what about career? Let's look at your career. Man, this is I feel like this is a snooze fest of a reading, but we'll see. Is it me? Is it just because I started so late? Maybe that's what it is. I meant to start much earlier, like 2.5 hours ago, and procrastination station. All right, so I'm not feeling this deck right here, but it's pretty, but this is probably why I don't use it. I'm not feeling it. All right, so my deck. Should we just use my deck for it? All right, so what's going on career-wise? Okay, I like this. if you don't have a job or career, then this obviously isn't going to, like, it's not going to apply to that. It's going to be your public image. If this is your job, you're solid. If it's your public image, people see you they see you as somebody who's very solid. Like, you're not hurting. You're not lacking in any way. But as far as career goes, it looks like you're set. Like, you don't have anything to worry about. Look at that. And I shuffled. You saw me shuffle. Look at this. King and Queen of Pentacles. So, Aries, as far as the career thing or your public image, you're solid. I don't know what you're excited about, or something about there's a feeling of excitement here, anticipation. It is raining. Oh my God, it's raining. Now, some of you all might travel, or you either travel for your job or you use the internet. 21 is the world card. But it would involve travel or using the internet. But that makes sense because a lot of people use the internet now today. And if there is something that you've been wanting or asking for, and you need a yes or no answer, yes. So whatever it is, the answer is yes. All right, that's cool. That was quick and to the point. Do I need to call up the signs for this? So, okay. Taurus, Capricorn, and then the Page of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag. That's all the signs. All right, so let's do. Man, I feel like I'm not on my game, so I gotta get in my groove. All right, so Taurus is gonna be at 11:40, and that took way too long. All right, Taurus, Sun, Rising, and Venus. Let's do this. Your next 7 days. I'll call off the signs in case you need confirmation or somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of the other sign placements, Sun, Rising, or Venus. I'm going to do love, money, career. I'm going to do it in that order. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and pull the cards, flip them, and then we'll just talk about it. So, love, money, and career. Ooh, I don't have enough space. I need more space. Bad joke popped into my noggin. I need more space. That's what she said. All right, so bad joke. All right, so all right. So for the love situation, look at all these pentacles. Now that is wild. Okay, so Taurus, you're an earth sign, and money is definitely something that you enjoy. I haven't flipped up these cards yet. Haven't flipped them up yet. I did flip up these, and I haven't done these yet either. I'll use this for clarification. But the ones that came out for the love life, 7 of Pentacles. For the money, 3 of Pentacles, and for the career, 2 of Pentacles. It's all, and I pulled from different areas of the deck, so it's not like they were all together. That's interesting. So money is definitely what's of the biggest interest right now for you all, probably more than anything. And just like Aries, you did get the Lovers card in interesting, and the 3 of Pentacles in the love portion. I feel it looks like, okay, so first of all, there may be somebody who's wanting your attention. They're trying to get your attention, and they may be asking advice on what to do to get your attention. It's got soulmate vibes. You got Leo, Gemini, and Capricorn, and then Taurus energy with the 7 of Pentacles. So I'm going to cut from the center of the deck. Okay. And 2 wands. Okay, so you may be on the fence about something when it comes to your love life. Should I stay? Should I go? Should I do this? Should I, you may be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Okay, so that's for the next 7 days. You might be contemplating that, but someone's trying to get your attention. I'm already thinking I already saw the cards for your career part, but I'm not ready to do that yet. But so long story short, for the love part, y- a lot of people are seeing you, like a lot of people are paying attention to you right now. Um, and I think a lot of people are seeing you as like they're kind of idolizing you. And you may not be aware of this, but a lot of people are asking about you. That's interesting. So, Three of Pentacles twice, actually. So that's Capricorn energy. Now, for the money part of it, um, I'm going to ask why the World card, because that's interesting. And, okay. So you're going to be working hard to make money. It is going to pay off. Um, and for some of you all, it's going to make you very public. I don't know how, like you're going to get recognition. I'll put it that way. You're going to get recognized for something that you do. Um, Now, obviously, not everybody watching this is going to be like a big star or anything like that, but you do have the World card and you do have the Star card. So if you're doing something like, let's say that you're doing something on social media, it is paying off, and you're going to be getting recognized, and people are going to be kind of like singing your praises. So that's kind of cool. Um, Man, do you hear that rain? Oh my God, that rain is starting to come down again. It has been raining since yesterday afternoon, and so it's been almost basically 24 hours. And we have a flood watch through tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. For real, for real. All right, so let's talk about the career situation. There's something about it that you feel kind of disappointed, kind of heartbroken, and you're kind of wishing things were the way they were in the past. um, and you're kind of up in the air, and you're juggling a lot. You're trying to do a lot when it comes to your job, your career. If you don't have a job or career, it's your public image. You're not liking, and it could be also if it's not your job or career because you don't have one, you're retired or you're between jobs or whatever. Um, if that's the case, then people see you as heartbroken and disappointed, and that's not good. You don't want and they see you as maybe being stuck in the past or going down memory lane, and trying to do too much. You have too many balls in the air. You're trying to juggle too many things. And I think I already called off the signs for the love portion. Oh man, and you just want to be done. Like this is the Ten of Swords. You just whatever job or career, you just want to be done with it. You are so done with it. It's disappointing, heartbreaking, disappointing. You're remembering how things were in the past. The past looks a heck of a lot better than the current. Um, Look at this Two of Pentacles. Um, she does not look happy. But then a lot of a lot of the ones in this deck don't look happy. But um, flexibility is what it says. So yeah, you're having to be flexible, kind of do a lot. And with the Ten of Swords, you're just like, I am done with this crap. So not the greatest on the career thing. The love, like your love life is looking great. Even if nothing's happening right now, it's definitely going to be. Let's see. I'm just curious. In the future, what happens in the future in your love life? Obviously, this is the next 7 days, but like further out. Okay. You're investing in someone, and they're investing in you. So there's energy and time put into something. So if you're not in a commitment or a relationship, you're going to be in a relationship. You're going to be in something. Um, but that's Taurus energy with the Seven of Pentacles. I'm just looking to see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pentacle cards. Yeah, money is a big deal right now, isn't it? All right, so I think that's it. As far as the love thing, Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Aries. And then I don't really want to call off the signs for like the money portion or the career portion because that just kind of seems kind of dumb. So we're not going to do that. All right, so let's do Gemini. I did not mean to spend all night doing this. What time is it? All right, well. Yeah, I got a late start. That seems to happen a lot. All right, so let's do Gemini. And we'll say it 20 minutes. Damn, this is dragging out. Oh my lord. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do this. Your next 7 days. Let's see what's going to happen. And I'm going to do love, money, career, and I'll call up the signs in case you need confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. All right. So I'm actually going to put the cards out. Man, it is raining its ass off. So we're having a huge storm right now, rainstorm. And it's been raining for the last 24 hours, and it's going to continue. And we have a flood watch from now. And well, I think it's been all day through tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Holy crap! All right, and these are some goofy cards. These are called beautiful creatures. Most of them look depressed, so I don't know how beautiful they look, but whatever. They're supposed to be these cute little, like, well, I'll show you. You'll see. All right, and then my deck, which I'm starting to love my deck more and more because it's less likely that, you could get in trouble with YouTube with a deck like this because some of the other decks are getting people in trouble right now. So my deck might be the one to use, as hokey as it may seem. All right, I'm going to put, oh, Gemini. What is going on with you all? What is going on? Okay, so in the love department, you get the Hermit, the Justice card, the Wheel of Fortune. All major arcana. That's a big deal. Out of a 78 card deck, 22 cards are major arcana. And all three of your cards are major arcana of at least this deck, the one that I gilded gold. Or what do you call it? Edged. I edged it gold. So I gilded it basically. So from this deck, this beautiful creatures deck, you get the Ten of Swords. You're like, I am done. I don't know who you've been dealing with, but dang. So you're just kind of, it's like you're just kind of hiding out, seeking answers. You want things to be fair and balanced, and you're letting one door close and another door open. You're just letting something in, putting a fork in it. And the Hermit card technically came out twice because this is the Hermit card in my deck. So that's Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Gemini energy. All right, so what about money? What? Holy crap, I just noticed something. So I just noticed this, Gemini. Out of the 9 cards that I pulled from this deck, because I put the first 3 down for your love life, the next 3 down were for money, and the next 3 were for your career, public image, whatever. The first 6 cards that I pulled out were all major arcana. So y'all are going through some big changes, aren't you? Big stuff. Big stuff. It looks like your money situation, you're feeling kind of stuck, kind of in limbo with the finances. You have hope. You're trying to like heal things, mend things, fix things, but you are disappointed. So you're trying new things to try to get money coming in, and you're relying on things that make you feel emotionally fulfilled. So you're going for that. So I don't know if you have like a side gig that you're trying to like do something to bring in money. I'm not sure what it is. You did get the Ace of Cups twice in this reading too. I just noticed that the Hermit and the Ace of Cups. Man, that is so loud. I'm getting drowned out by the sound of rain, and I have a metal roof, so that's why. But the Ace of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and you got it twice. Okay. Huh. So financially, things just feel kind of stuck, and you're trying to like improve things, and you do have hope, trying to balance things out. You may be trying to dig back into the past to revive something that could be like a side gig or something that you kind of let go by the wayside or whatever, trying to revive it and bring it, breathe new life into it, or you're just making a final decision on something that's financial and just saying, here's my final decision on this. But you do have a feeling of kind of disappointment and regret in the career situation. Dang, Gemini. In the next 7 days, there's a new start. I noticed this. There's going to be, first of all, you're going to have a little bit of an argument, a disagreement with somebody, possibly on the job, and you're going to feel undecided, not sure what to do, what to say, what to do. I don't know if somebody said some harsh words. So if somebody says like there's some harsh words said on the job between you and another coworker or a boss or somebody, and I feel like it could be coworkers, or people on your level. Um, if it's not the same level as you, then it's not like the big boss. It might be just somebody that you report to. And they might want to extend an olive branch afterwards and be like, hey, okay, so let's just put that aside. But you're gonna feel kind of like torn about it. Like, I don't know, you're gonna feel some kind of way about it. Five of Swords. So, a lot of sword energy. I noticed that. Look at that. So it's all about communication and a disagreement, or not not seeing things eye to eye. Um, as far as the love thing, Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Virgo again. But I'm not going to call up the signs for the money and the career and all that. All right, and if there's no questions. All right. So let's do Cancer, and this is just for your next 7 days. And whenever you see this, that's when it applies to you. Even whether you see it when I'm recording it or right afterwards, or if you see it like a year from now, that's when it applies to you. Because you will see it when you're meant to. All right, so let's move on to, and I'm not trying to take all night doing this. Dad, it is raining so hard. My God. You can definitely hear that on the metal roof. All right, so Cancer is at 27, we'll say 27:15. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see your next 7 days. And I'll do love, money, career, and I will call up the signs in case you need confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And I'm using a bunch of different decks here. And let's see. I'm using Beautiful Creatures, which I'm kind of torn about that deck. I feel like it's a Pisces deck for sure. It is definitely a Pisces deck. And if you're Pisces, you'll love it. But I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the deck. But I'm going to try to use it anyway. So I'm going to flip your cards up. And then we're going to go over them. So for love, all right, there's that. And there's that. That's cool. And what the? Wow, I like that though. Okay, so it starts off a little confusing. Money. Oh, yeah. Stress there. A little bit of stressing out. And feeling kind of stuck. Okay, but career? Whew. What the heck? Okay, let's talk about it. So for the money, for the love portion, you get the Moon, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the World card, and the Hierophant. And so things you may be kind of confused or unsure what to do, or you may be letting your I don't know, any kind of fears or concerns or worries kind of get the best of you. You may be feeling like things are kind of dragging on, but I'm gonna say this. Oh, and there may be I don't know if it looks like whoever you're interested in really does want to have it all with you. They want they want to commit to you. Um, they're like, can we just do this already? So I get impatient vibes from somebody. Um, so you have Pisces, Virgo. Um, the world card is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and then Taurus again with the Hierophant. Um, but you're going to be, I think you are going to be feeling kind of undecided, unsure what to think, and if you have trust issues, for example, your trust issues are going to be kicked up for whatever reason. I don't know if it's. I don't feel like it's necessary. Like I don't feel like there's any need for you to not trust. I think it might be just your own. I don't know. Your worries getting the best of you. Maybe you've dealt with. Well, I see like a Scorpion here, so I'm thinking Scorpio. Maybe you've dealt with a Scorpio or somebody um, in the past who, not necessarily Scorpio, but somebody in the past who you feel like you got stung by. Let's just put it that way. So it might leave you kind of worried whenever you're like interested in somebody or involved with somebody. You get irrational fears, and so don't let that mess things up. But I don't see it causing any problems. It's just a concern. So let's look at your money. You're stressing out. You're competing. You're battling. You're like there's chaos and drama around money. Um, there's communication. You're cutting through the BS, but you do feel like things are kind of in limbo, or you're kind of stuck in some way, shape, or form. Um, I'm going to say make sure you take care of you, nurture you, and pay yourself first. Now, if you don't know what that means, basically, for those of you who are not investment savvy, find a way to put money aside for the future. Find a way to invest. Find a way somehow, somebody you could do like ETFs through like Vanguard or something. Like there's things you can do with even just small amounts of money. If you have plenty, then even better. Um, but you're stressing out over it, and it's causing a lot of drama and stress. And you're just trying to like cut through and see, like, get clarity on things, and you feel stuck. But make sure you pay yourself first. Like everybody always pays the bills, and they're like, "Well, I have nothing left over." Well, here's the thing: put something aside for yourself before you even pay one single bill. Put something, and tell yourself, "I'm not going to touch this." And if you have to put it in some kind of company like Vanguard, whatever you got to do, but just make sure you don't touch it, and just keep doing that. Make that a habit. That's probably the best thing I can say. In fact, I'm going to use this as the advice. I think um, that is definitely what I'm going to do. That's in this case, it's your advice is pay yourself first. So when it comes to your career, it starts off with a Ten of Cups. Um, but so I think a lot of you all, if you're employed, if you have a job, people probably think, well, you have a good job. You should be happy. But you're like, I'm either you're shouldering a lot of burdens, you're working your ass off, you have a lot of responsibilities, um, and you kind of want to put an end to it. Now, I don't know, are you thinking of quitting? I'm gonna ask. Yes, but you're trying to be patient. I'm glad, because I was gonna ask, because I thought first thing I thought when I picked this up, I thought, are you about to get fired? Because it's the death card. So there's a lot of transition. So what's going on right now is there's a lot of changes going on at work, a lot of transition. Um, the job you have or the company you work for may not be anything like it was when you first started. It's like a totally different place. It's like you don't even recognize it, right? Like the old version of it is just dead and gone, right? Um, and here's the you know what the moon card came out twice. I'm going to call it. I'm going to speak on it. Moon card came out in your love reading, and it came out again in your career. So there's a lot of fears, concerns. I think they're unwarranted. But you're going to feel like you've missed out on some type of opportunity because you get the Four of Cups. Also, I think some of you all are going to be ignoring people you work with or just giving people the cold shoulder. And I don't know why. I'm just going to ask. So you're not going to quit, but you're tempted. You're tempted, but I think you're trying to be patient. You get the Temperance card. Why are you giving people a cold shoulder? Because you're tired of defending yourself. I don't know if people are gossiping about you. I don't know if they're trying to like stab you in the back. I don't know what's going on, but you're tired of always having to stand up for yourself and defend yourself. And that's why you're just ignoring people. You're like, I don't want to get involved in the drama. I don't want to get dragged into this or that. I'm sick of the gossiping. I'm just going to ignore people. Because if I say anything, it's just going to get blown out of proportion or, twisted. And then everybody's going to know what, yeah, so I get it. So I think you're going to be ignoring people. And that might be part of the burden too. It might feel like a burden. But a lot of people see you as like, you should be happy. And you may feel like I'm not. I feel like I have too many responsibilities. It's too much work. It's just too much. And you've got concerns. I don't know. You might also have fears that you're going to lose your job or get fired or something. I don't think you have to worry about that. But there's a lot of changes that you're trying to be patient with. So there's that. So back to the love thing. The signs were Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus again. All right. So let's do Leo. Really, I'm learning to really like my deck. It looks kind of cornballish because the way I did it. It's a tarot oracle deck. I made a deck that's both tarot and oracle. I put them all together. And it looks kind of hokey, but at the same time, if it keeps me from getting in trouble with YouTube, well, hell yeah. So, because people are getting in trouble for their cards, for different things. And I don't want to be one of those people. So, this one's a safe one to use. And I made it. All right, so let's go on to Leo. And I know, okay, it's not blurry anymore. Or at least it doesn't look like it's blurry. I had one bar on the Wi-Fi. And now that little thinger went away. So that means I got a good... And it doesn't look blurry. That's cool. That's good. Good. All right, so let's do Leo at... We'll say 38:20. All right. 38:20. All right. Hopefully I can read that later. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here, let me write it so I can read it. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do this. The next 7 days for you all. And if you see the live feed, great. If you catch it afterwards, fine. If you see it a year later, it's still going to apply. So you see it when you're meant to see it. I will call up the signs in case you need confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm going to do love, money, career in that order, and I think I shuffled pretty well, but here's one more. All right, so let's do this. Leo, love first. Okay. Ooh, I like that. What? You are one. I don't know what card that's supposed to be. All right, well. All right. The Beautiful Creatures deck is now stumped me. I don't know what the You Are One card is supposed to be. but authenticity. So we'll say, well, I'll speak on it in a second. Uh, okay. Okay. Oh, I like that. I like that. And all right. So the career stuff looks pretty good, actually. So let's look at the love part. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, the Sun card. I don't know what the UR1 card is in this deck. It's a weirdo deck, and I think this is probably the third time I've used it. I'm having a hard time connecting with it. But it's called Beautiful Creatures. But I will say this: it has authenticity. See, here's the card. But it has authenticity written at the bottom. So if you feel like, I'm going to say it this way because this one's wearing looks like they're wearing a mask. If you think that the person is hiding something like their true self, they're not. They are authentic. They are. You can trust that they are. So there's that. And if there's if there's any kind of disagreement or anything, any kind of misstep that they've made, they're going to make things right because they want you to be happy. So this person does want to invest in you. If you are like currently not together, they want to reunite. You make them happy. Now, because two of the three cards from that deck show children, either children, they may have children, children might be involved in this situation, or they might act like a child. Hopefully not, but there's that. So I'll call off the signs, then I'll do your money portion. You have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, whatever the UR1 card is. I don't even know what the heck that is. It says authenticity. What the heck is that? It doesn't even give a number. And Taurus for the Six of Pentacles. I don't even know what that is. I'm not going to get the book out. It's not going to happen. All right, so, but yeah, so Taurus twice, Scorpio, and Leo, and whatever that one is. I guess if you really want to know, you could Google it. It's the Beautiful Creatures deck and the UR1 card, Authenticity. And the book goes underneath a bunch of stuff right now, but I've got decks and other stuff sitting on top of it, so I'm not even going to waste your time. So let's talk about your money. So I see Page of Wands, High Priestess, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands. A lot of energy being put into your money, making money, doing something to do with money. You're putting a lot of energy. You're excited. There's new beginnings, but you're having a decision to make. You're kind of on the fence about something that has to do with your money, and you have a decision to make which way to go. Okay. To the person that's watching this that really, really loves flowers and plants, I don't know, are you spending a lot of money on them? And you're like, but I love my flowers. I don't know who that is. There's somebody out there that applies to. So there's some kind of money situation that you're making. It's a big change, or there's big changes on how you handle your money and how you're dealing with it, and you're trying to listen to your intuition, and you're not letting people know what's going on. You're keeping it under your hat. But yeah, you're excited. There's big, like, new opportunities. Now, some of you all, I don't know why sex would be involved in your money situation unless I don't know, unless you've got like an OnlyFans channel, or, I don't know. But could you, I don't know, but somehow through money, making money, you could get laid. Ace of Wands is here, and I can't ignore that because it is the dick card. But yeah, now if anybody is making money with sex, then that's you might like whoever that might apply to. Um, you're definitely not letting anybody know about it. So it probably is not an OnlyFans channel. I don't think. Um, I don't know if is there a Leo out there that started turning tricks? I'm not sure. I don't know, but yeah. So big new opportunities, changes. You're excited. Um, you've got decisions to make. You're on the fence about something. You're going through big transitions with your money, and you're keeping it quiet. And you're trying to pay attention to your intuition. Now let's talk about your career. A lot of opportunities. You're trying to be patient. Um, you have a lot of knowledge of something. Um, so either you're the person at your job that people come to and they're like you're the one that has the answers, or I mean that's what I'm getting more than anything. Um, I like that you get the Four of Wands. That's reason to celebrate. That can also be you getting a promotion or something, and also persevere. So you're hanging in there. You're sticking with. So even if you don't like what you do, let's say that, which I wouldn't think any Leo would, self-respecting Leo would stay someplace where they're not happy, but you might. Um, but look at this. Temperance is patience, persevere. Like you're hanging in there, and I don't know. Maybe something happens around October or in the fall. I'm looking at that jack o' lantern. Um, maybe that's when you get a promotion. I don't know, or because of your career, your job, you moved, so you have a new home, or you moved in the fall. I don't know, but that's what it looks like. So lots of opportunities, and you're somebody that is seen as being an authority in some way. Um, okay, and that's the quick and dirty. All right, so again, for the love portion, the signs are Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and whatever that you are one card is. And now I'm really curious. Um, I don't know what it's got to be a major arcana, but what the heck could it be? Um, I don't even know. Authenticity. That's all it says. Unless it's like it might be the star card, which is an Aquarius card. So there's that. All right. So let's move on to Virgo. At 4750. So 4750, man, I'm dragging it out again. I don't try to do readings that take all dang night, and somehow I get wordy and yappy, and before I know it, it's like, an hour. So it's gonna be like a 2 hour long reading, and I didn't mean for it to be. And I didn't get started till 7:30. So and now I'm noticing, Virgo, that that it's blurry, and I apologize because it was fine up until now. So my apologies that it's blurry. If it's distracting, just turn the screen and listen to the sound of my voice so you don't get distracted by the blurriness. Oh, look, it's improved a little bit. We went from 1 bar to 2 out of 3. So, all right. Oh, there we go. All right, so it looks like it's better now. All right, so Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do this. Your next 7 days. I will call off the signs in case you need confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. Look at this. I felt the need to look on the bottom of the deck and the Ace of Cups. That's usually a new start in love, but we'll see. I'll do love, money, career in that order, and I'll use a couple different decks. This one I'll get a couple from that and that, my deck and all that. So if you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And the rain has subsided a little bit because it was so loud. I have a metal roof, and the rain was so loud. I'm trying to talk. I think it was during the Gemini and the Cancer portion, and I was getting drowned out. All right, so let's do this. All right, so look at all those cups. Oh, and somebody wants to invest. There's investment. Somebody's investing. Okay, you're going to stress out about money. I would not worry about that. It'll be okay. Um, you do have people on the job that act like children. If you have a job, if you, I have to say this now because so many people have gotten laid off or fired or quit or whatever, um, or retired and said, "Fuck this! I'm not dealing with this crap anymore." Um, but now there's a lot of people that are unemployed or retired or whatever watching these readings. So either you deal with a lot of really childish, immature people, or you work at a daycare, or if if you don't have a job or career, then people just see you as like fun and lighthearted, which is that's not bad. That's a good thing. All right, so let's talk about the love portion first. Um, what the heck does that say? I hate when the font is hard to read. Bravery. Okay. Um. Okay. So you're looking at, first of all, whenever I see the Queen of Cups that looks like this, whenever the Queen of Cups looks like, I can't even pick the dang card up. When it looks like this, where she's looking at the cup instead of offering it out to somebody. Like if you're offering the cup out, it's like, here's my love. But she's not offering it, she's looking at it. See, she's just looking down at it. So whenever the Queen of Cups is looking at the cup, it's more like looking at the love they have, the love they have to give, and kind of taking care of themselves and nurturing themselves, doing a little self love, um, going down memory lane, and looking at whether or not it's worth it. Are you getting out of something what you put into it? Is it worth it? Seven of Wands. I don't know. Are you standing up for yourself in some way, shape, or form? Um, but when it comes to love, I feel like a lot of you are just kind of holding yourself back. Just trying to, first of all, try not to act fool. Try not to pop off. Try not to let the crazy out. But trying to have some self discipline. Now you might be blocking someone. You could be blocking somebody, and just holding back and resisting reaching out to them. That is possible. You get Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Leo again as the signs. And my little hairballs would absolutely love to be able to bust through that gate, that metal gate that we just put up. And they cannot. They cannot come into the kitchen and eat the cat food like they were doing. And I am so glad because that was frustrating. All right, so let's talk about your money. You're stressing out. You're checking in to see, try to see what you can do. Asking for advice. Doing a little, yeah. I don't know. Just it's the kind of thing where like you're looking to see what you can cut out, what you can do to make more money. Just doing a little bit of it's not even FBI and or spy and it, like I don't know how to. You're just checking into things and just see what you can do. Why is the Knight of Cups here? I'm going to pull from the center of the deck. Junior, I can hear you, buddy. Junior, come on, dude. So if somebody owes you money, Junior, no. If somebody owes you money, or they in some way, shape, or form cost you money, or I don't know, like I don't want to say cost you money, but like if you feel like you kind of in a way got taken advantage of a little bit, or somebody hasn't been like taking care of you the way you're taking. I don't know how else to put that. Junior, if you don't calm down, buddy, they want to apologize. They're sorry and they want to extend an olive branch. So you get the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Now, you are working hard, and I feel like, look at this picture. I want you to see this because she looks sad. Of course, most of these in this deck, they're called beautiful creatures. I don't think they're that beautiful if they're looking sad and depressed. But look at this. This is the Eight of Pentacles, which is a Virgo card. When it comes to your money, you're stressing out. You're trying to check in to see what you can do, and you're putting in a lot of work. And it's kind of making you sad a little bit because you're like, you're kind of sick of working this much. Look at her face. She's just like, I am over this. I hate this. This is this depressing. But with the victory card coming out, I like that. So when it comes to your money, you're putting in a lot of work to make it, and it's going to pay off. It will pay off. So let's talk about your job. I said that it looks like you have some either immature people that you work with, or you work at a daycare, or you feel like you work at a daycare because your coworkers just act like children. I'm not sure which one it is, but something that you like. How do I put this? Whatever you have done is coming back to you, good or bad. So if you do good things come back to you. If you do bad things, it's going to bite you in the butt. So just keep that in mind in the next 7 days. Nine of Wands, you feel like you've been through a lot at this job, and you're like, God. And it's kind of disappointing because you feel like you've been through a lot, and you're kind of worn out. It's a lot. And then Three of Swords, you're kind of heartbroken in some way. So if you've done anything that you feel regretful for, then that could explain why Nine of Wands and the Three of Swords is here, because you're like, oh, shouldn't have done that. Really disappointed now. But I got to hang in there. So, okay, the job thing in the past the 7 days in the future. How I'm going to ask this deck. How are things going to be further down the road? Okay, there's forward movement. Things are on track, so that's good. That's really all you can ask for, I guess. So I'll go over the signs again. For the love portion, you got Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. And not that it matters, this is a Cancer card for the clarification on the career further off in the distance. All right, so let's go on to Libra. All right. I always listen to other readers. I'm always listening to other tarot readers because I love to hear how they do things. And of course, I like to hear my own stuff. I watch for my signs. But I also like to just see how they do things. And it's fascinating. And it also cracks me up the way they pronounce certain signs. Because I'll hear somebody say Libra or Soggy for Sagittarius, Soggy, stuff like that. Or Sagittarius. That's always funny. All right, so let's go on to Libra, not Libra. And that's going to be at 58:20, we'll say. All right, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do this. Your next 7 days, and when you see this, that's when it's going to apply. So if you see it a year from me recording it, that's when you were meant to see it. Okay, we're going to use that one. You're excited about something, and it's going to be in your love reading. So there's that. So I'm going to do the next 7 days, love, money, career. And I'll use a couple of different decks, and I'll try to make it quick. I'll try not to get wordy. I will call off the signs in case you need confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. Oh God, there's obsession. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this, Libra. I'm laughing because somebody, is it you or someone else, Libra, who is excited, obsessed, and trying to hold themselves back in the next 7 days? Is it somebody that's coming towards you? I'm going to ask, is it somebody that's coming towards you? Yes. And they want to take a chance. And Aquarius energy with the Fool card. Some people say Aries, but I've always seen it as Aquarius, so we're going to go with that. But yes, so it's somebody coming towards you. They're excited, they're kind of obsessed, and they're trying to hold themselves back and have some self discipline, self restraint. Okay, so that's the love portion, and Three of Cups celebration. Now, if it's a reunion, that would explain the Three of Cups. Look at this. This is one of the more pretty cards of the beautiful creatures, because a lot of them are sad and depressed looking. But look, this is the Three of Cups, and look at it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. All right, that's a Cancer card, by the way. Oh yeah, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Leo, Cancer. Now, my deck. What card do we get from my deck? Let's see. What card do we get from my deck? Okay. We already got the strength card, we got it twice. That's Leo energy. So yeah, just there's a feeling of trying to hold oneself back and have some self-restraint. And as far as your money, I'm gonna say career. As far as that rain is coming down hard again. Ooh, I hope we do not lose power. I'll be so pissed. Oh my lord. I don't even know how that would work. I guess we'd still be recording, but there wouldn't be any light. So we'd be doing tarot in the dark. All right, so hopefully it just holds. Oh, so let's talk about your money. The Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, Six of Wands is nice, and the King of Cups. Well, you're committed to whatever this financial situation is. You're committed to it. You may be learning some important life lessons. You've been through a lot. Things are up in the air, but you're going to things are going to work out. You're going to have victory. And it is public. People do know about your financial situation. They see it. And I think for people who see how you handle your money situation, I think there's a lot of people who think that you are not super realistic, or I don't know how else to put that. Like you're not living in reality. You're not something like that. And I don't know if emotion affects your money. Like, are you an emotional spender? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But you've been through a lot. You're hanging in there, but things are kind of up in the air, and you are juggling a lot when it comes to finances. So, but things are going to work out. You're going to be successful, so you'll be fine. Um, for your career, first of all, there's new money coming in. I like that. Um, things are on track with the career, but you have fear. Look at this. Um, things are on track. There's forward movement. You're fighting off the competition when it comes to your job, career. Um, you're standing up for yourself. You want to. It's almost like you want to be at the top. Um, you're doing well. You don't really need anything. You might actually get recognition or rewarded in some way in the next 7 days. But I don't know why, but you have fears. What do you have fears about? I'm going to cut this deck and ask, what do you have fears about? Being stuck, things being stuck. Some of you all might be worried that on the job that you're going to end up being a scapegoat for something, that like you're going to get something pinned on you, or you're going to be the fall guy, fall girl, that you're going to take the fall for something. Some of y'all are worried that that's going to happen. I would say, don't worry. You're going to be fine. So yeah, release your fear. Any fears connected to that, you're going to be okay. You're not going to get thrown under the bus. I think that's it. So I'll go over the signs again as far as the love thing. Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Leo, Cancer, Leo. And all the rest. I'm not going to call up the signs for the money or the career because that's just kind of dumb. All right, so let's go on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio is going to be at. Man, look how long I've been doing this. Holy crap. That's the long reading. All right, so 10510. We'll say 10510 for Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do this. Your next 7 days, and when you see it, that's when you're meant to see it. Whether you see it during the live feed or afterwards or a year from now, that's when you're meant to see it, and that's when it'll apply. So, I'm going to do love, money, career, and I'm going to call off the signs in case you need confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do this. All right, so I'm going to shuffle this just real quick. Just a quick shuffle. Ditto for this one. This is my deck. It is raining so hard. Oh, see, now I'm blurry again. So my Wi-Fi keeps going in and out. I've got, out of 3 bars, I got 1 right now. So it's blurry. My apologies. All right, Scorpio. Okay, let's put the cards down first. Ooh, somebody wants to take a chance, but they're undecided. Wow. There's going to be an argument. I don't know if it has something to do with your money or your... But when it comes to your love life, you're focused on your money. Somebody wants to take a chance and they're conflicted. I think it has the argument has to do with your money or your abundance. Okay, speaking of which, yeah. Is somebody, I don't know, somebody might, okay, if you suspect that the person who is interested in you is a gold digger, are they? Yes. And it's a Knight of Swords. That is a definite yes. The reason I felt the need to ask this, because there's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of leeches out there. And argument over your abundance, because you get the Queen. It starts off with the Queen of Pentacles. Now that's your money reading, right? And then you get the Fool card, the Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and underneath of it says abundance. And then you got the Five of Swords from my deck. This is my Five of Swords, okay? Which is an argument. And it appears to be surrounding your money. And notice there's no cups cards in your love portion. I'm just pointing that out. So in the money portion, first thing I see, 10 of Pentacles. Then you get the Page of Cups. That's, I'm thinking somebody's like, and then 5 of Cups, that's regret. And then 10 of Cups at the end. Page of Swords. I think you might possibly be dealing with somebody who's very immature. Ain't shit. Hate to say it like that, but they see you as like they're just, they see you as all that in a bag of chips. But I think it's because of what you could do for them financially. So while you would probably rather them use you for sex, they want to lean on you for your resources, and it doesn't matter what age you are. I don't know why, but even if you say, Donna, I don't even have that much money. Trust me, there's always a bum out there trying to take advantage. And that's what it looks like is going on right here. But, well, okay. So, oh, okay. You're going to have a, be careful about of a love connection on the job. Be careful of that. Now, for your money, I will say this. just be careful that some no shit, I hate to say it like that, person doesn't cause you to experience regret with your money and your finances. Um, you start off with you get the Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Five of Cups, and then the Ten of Cups, and then the Page of Swords. And anybody, you know what? And that's another thing is be careful that anybody isn't like gossipy about your financial situation, or isn't like, Kiki, if you don't, please don't, honey, please don't knock everything down. Mommy loves you. She's old. Um, yeah, she's old. She's not supposed to be on the counter. I mean, not supposed to be, but she's old, so she can do whatever she wants. So just be careful, because I'm getting the feeling that you all may be dealing with somebody that also would be one of these annoying people that would be telling everybody else, you should see how much money so and so has. Like, you don't want somebody doing that, because you know what? More bums trying to come. That's not good. So be careful of that. Just if your gut tells you that, or you get suspicion that they're that kind of person, they are. They are. Knight of Swords, it's a definite yes. Let's look at your career. The Sun card, happiness, going down memory lane, something about the past. Were you happier in the past? I don't know, because you get the Queen of Cups and you're just kind of looking at like your own level of contentment, and then you get the Three of Swords, but the Two of Cups, my card here, that's a card of connection. So I'm going to caution you about any kind of love thing on the job, that it isn't going to, any kind of connection might cause you regret. So just be careful of that. And they could be someone who's really, really tempting too. Yeah. So I'm just going to say, really, just be careful of that. But so how I'm going to cut this deck, and I'm going to ask further on out, how are things going to go on the job? What is going to go on? Well, you're going to hang in there, but you're going to feel like you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. Nine of Wands. So I almost feel like, because things start off with the card of happiness, so I feel like, and with the Five or the Six of Cups right after it, and the way things are going, it almost seems like you were a lot happier at that job in the past. Like, you were much happier before. Like, now you feel like you've just been through a lot, and you're hanging in there, but you're like, Jesus, could I take any more? So there's that. So as far as the signs for the love portion, I'm not going to call up the signs for the money or the career, but Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Now she's knocking things down. So yeah, Aquarius twice. So now that I think about it, Earth and air. A lot of earth and air. All right, so let's go on to Sagittarius, or Sagittarier, as some people say. All right. Let's see. Man, it is raining so loud. So hard. I have a metal roof and it is so freaking loud. Jesus. Good Lord. So at 1:14:10 is Sagittarius. All right. Oh, it glitched. It glitched. I just looked down and I was frozen. Oh my God, it glitched. Dang nabbit. Oh yeah, and it's blurry again because I've got one bar again. All right, so Sagittarius, Sun and Rising Venus. Your next 7 days. Let's see. And when you see this, that's when you're meant to see it. So whether you see it during the live feed or shortly after or a year from now, that's when you're supposed to see it. That's when it'll apply. So I'll do love, money, career. I will call up the signs for the love portion in case you need confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I think that's it. And why? My pets are doing things that they should not do. Probably gonna go medieval on somebody. All right, so Sagittarius. Let's start off with. Am I gonna do it? I don't know. Is it gonna be too late for me to do a card of the day? Damn, it's almost 9 o'clock now. Oh my god. All right, so I may not do a card of the day. I may not do a collective even, because it's just gonna be so late. There's gonna be communication with the love portion. Ooh. You might just decide to say, you know what, this is too much work, and I'm gonna focus on work. Okay, I don't know what this deck, man. I swear to God. So I'm using Beautiful Creatures deck for kind of like for clarification. What a hot mess. So I don't know what the paranormal is. I guess I need to get the dang book out, but it doesn't, unless they're putting extra cards in. Maybe that's what it is. So for the love portion, if there's gonna be communication. So if you're not talking to somebody, there's gonna be communication. If there's no break, like if you're together, then there's gonna be a talk that cuts through the BS. Now, the past is gonna come up. Either you're gonna revisit the past in some way, or or if you're not together with a person, it's gonna be somebody from the past that's gonna reach out to you. You are focused on loving yourself and making sure that you're good. Because I don't know what's happened in the past to you, but and maybe that's what it was, is you ended up having to like heal yourself. You might over the next 7 days you might be done with something, because you get the Ten of Swords and it says finality, and then from my deck the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card of just focusing on work, or maybe being done with something because it is just too much work. Kiki, don't do that, honey. Keister. It is raining so hard. I know you can hear this. You gotta hear it. Okay. So when it comes to your finances, your money, you're not happy and you're walking away from something that's just not fulfilling. Because you've put a lot of investment into something and it's put you through a lot. So I don't know what it is. I don't know. You're gonna. Is it worth it? You're hanging in there, but That's interesting. You get the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, then the Nine of Wands. So it might just be that you feel like walking away from something that you've put a lot of time and money into, but you're hanging in there anyway. So I think you want to walk away from something, but you're like, no, hold on. So if money has been a problem, it's gonna get better. I don't know why. Look at this card. I'm not super familiar with this deck. This is probably maybe the third time I've used it. I've had it for a long time, but I don't seem to connect with it really well. So I kind of don't use it. But I rolled a die and it chose this deck. So it was deck number 5. But look at this. It says the paranormal. I don't know if I don't know how that would apply. If that resonates in some weird way, do you spend money on things that are paranormal? I don't know. Um, but it says curiosity at the bottom. So there's that. But your financial situation, if there's been problems, it's gonna heal. You have a reason to be hopeful. It's gonna heal. So let's look at, if you can hear me over that rain. Let's look at your job, your career. Um, you you're committed to it, but you really have to like stand up for yourself, and things are kind of up in the air. For some of y'all, I feel like you want to issue somebody an ultimatum and be done with it. So I don't know what. So you're committed to the job, the career, whatever, but you may be. I don't know if you're tired of having to defend yourself or stand up for yourself in some way. Um, that might just be it. You may hang in there, but if there's something you've been putting up with, like if there's been people that are backstabbing you, you might like go to HR and issue an ultimatum and say, "I'm not dealing with this anymore. I will take this higher if I have like that," because it says ultimatum. The Lovers card is here, so it could also be because of um, two people that are married or dating that you work with, or something like that. I don't know. Or somebody's accusing you of trying to mess with their partner when you have no interest in them at all. So you're gonna put an end to that. You're gonna finish. That's gonna be finished. That situation will be finished. Um, so as far as the love portion, the signs that pop out: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Ace of Swords, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo. That rain is so loud. Oh my god. All right, so that's it. And I don't see any questions, so I'm going to go on to Capricorn. Just out of curiosity, I feel the need to ask. Out of curiosity, how are things? What did he say? Okay, yeah, this storm is something else. Oh my god. So something happened to my cousin's driveway as a result of the storm. Something happened. So, um, I lost my place just now. I totally forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, this storm is something else. Oh my god, it's been raining its butt off. It's well for 24 hours already, and it's gonna. We have a flood watch from earlier this morning until tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And it might have changed by now. In fact, let's just take a quick peek. Um, does it say a flood watch is still in effect? Is it? What does it say? Now until. Ooh, oh, that's not good. Now instead of 6 a.m., it's till 11:45 p.m. tomorrow. Wait, what? Now until what? Um. Oh, this evening. Okay, so it's. All right, that's cool. Okay, so it's actually not until 6. It's not till 6 a.m. tomorrow, but now just tonight. All right, that's cool. All right, so Capricorn is gonna be at 1:23:45. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Your next 7 days. If you can hear me over this rain, because we've got a heck of a storm coming through, and it's been going on raining for at least 24 hours now. And it's going to continue. We've got a flood watch going on. Lots of things happening. Hopefully, I don't lose power. I'm kind of scared to drive in the morning because I drive in the dark to go to work at my benefits job. Ugh. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Hopefully, it'll be okay. All right. So Capricorn, let's talk about you. Your next 7 days. And when you see this, that's when you're meant to see it. Whether that's when it applies to you. Um, so I'm going to use the Beautiful Creatures deck, but it's a weird deck. Um, I will do love, money, career, and I will call up the signs in the love portion in case you need confirmation for somebody that you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this. All right, so let's start with the love. Ooh, it's just the same thing that Sag got. Now you saw me shuffle, right? Hold on a second. I'm not going to do that. We're going to shuffle it one more time. There's no way on God's green earth that you got the same exact cards that Sagittarius did in the same exact position. There's no freaking way. So we're going to do that again. But I am going to speak on it because you did get the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. But now, all right, so somebody from the past might be returning or reaching out to you, even though it's not Mercury retrograde or Venus retrograde at the moment, or maybe it will be when you watch this. I don't know. Hey, what's inventiveness? That's just dumb. Yeah, that's what it says. So, are things dragging on? I don't know. Are you ignoring somebody and then having to decide which way? Like you're on the fence about what way to go with something. I don't know, there could be somebody who's kind of obsessed with you. I think there's a person that is. It's almost like a crush or like an obsessive crush, but with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like things are, you're in it for the long haul, or it's things are just dragging on, and you're ignoring somebody and trying to decide, should I stay or should I go? If you are ignoring somebody, it's causing them to be obsessed with you, like obsessed. Let's see here. I can also see that you're holding on to your money, stressing out over it, losing sleep over it, asking advice. You got new money coming in. And you're being very, I want to say frugal. You're being very cautious with your money. You're being very frugal. But you are losing sleep and stressing out. You got new money coming in. It says on the bottom of the card, it says abundance. It is a pretty card. Look at this. This is called Beautiful Creatures deck, or the Beautiful Creatures. But yeah, so I mean, you have new money coming in. I don't know, for whatever reason, you're stressing out over it. Oh, and then I'm going to go back over the love part in a second. But the signs for the love part are Virgo, Cancer, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and um, Scorpio. So Scorpio twice and Cancer twice. Hmm. Who was the other one that got in their career portion? Somebody else got the. It was the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, wasn't it? Or was it Scorpio's money part? It might have been Scorpio's money part. Um, okay, I gotta ask, what is going on? So, further than 7 days out, further than the next 7 days for the love portion, I'm just gonna pull a card. What is going on? Okay, you're invested. You're involved. You're invested, but you maybe asking yourself, is it worth it? Like you're questioning whether or not it's worth it. So you're in something. Taurus energy here with that as well. So what did I say? Virgo, Cancer, Aries, no, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then Scorpio again, and then now Taurus. Okay. Money, you're holding on to your money, you're trying to be frugal, you're losing sleep over it, but you got new money coming in, and you're being very clear, you're being very shrewd when it comes to the money situation. Now let's talk about your career. Either you're the boss, or at the very least, um, people see you as an authority. Um, they see you as very confident. They may see you as attractive. You're doing well on the job. Like you, I feel like you, you can. You're doing great financially, and I don't know what it is. There's fast communication, so there could be a lot of fast communication coming in, messages coming in over the next 7 days, and you're going to be really, really happy. So this has to do with your career. So you're going to be very happy. But why on why do we go from the Ten of Cups with this card to the Three of Swords with this card? So what is it that is you're not going to be happy about? What is it that's um, so the communication that's coming in? You're still like there's still delays in it. So there's messages coming in very quickly, but there's delays, and that's what's heartbreaking. Like you want, it's like it says missed opportunities, um, but delays in things, delays in communication. So fast messages coming in, and then at the same time, there's a lot of delays in them. So I don't know. Like everybody does something different for their job, career, whatever, but that's what's basically so. But overall, a great career reading. I mean, I love that. And your money, you've got new money coming in, so I'm not quite sure why you're stressing out, unless you have a lot of bills. Um, you do have somebody obsessed though, and you. I feel like it's probably because you're ignoring them and trying to decide what to do. Um, but you are going to be invested, involved further on down, like past this. So I think that's it. So let's move on to Aquarius. And I'm going to shuffle better because I'm not having the same freaking cards keep coming out. All right, so. Oh, and there's one bar and it's blurry. Jesus, man. Who doesn't like when it's blurry and you can't see crap? So Aquarius will be at, we'll say 133.10. Okay, 133.10, yeah. All right, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do this. 133.10. Don't forget. All right, so the next 7 days, and when you see this, that's when you're meant to see it. That's what it applies. And I'm going to do love, money, career in that order. And I will call off the signs for the love portion in case you need confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of the other side placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's do this, Aquarius. All right, so, and I know this rain is really, really loud. It is raining like a mofo. Why is the moon prominent in? Is it because of emotions? Is it because of lack of clarity? Is it because of something that's coming to light? Um, what is this? Okay. Well, is there a walking away? So, Aquarius, I think for the love portion, it looks like you may be tempted to walk away, or you might actually walk away, or it's already happened. I don't know, but in the next 7 days, um, because things being unclear, maybe there's secrets. You may have fears about maybe getting stung, getting like kind of bitten, or being done wrong. Um, so it just looks no. Come on now. It looks like you may just walk away because things are just really confusing and unclear, and you're going to be kind of bitchy and ignore somebody. And when you do that, they're going to come rushing in to talk to you. So you might want to know that. The signs for the love portion, you get Pisces, Libra, Cancer, Gemini. Now, your money. Okay, what about this one? Okay, you got two cards. Oh, okay, I like that. So you got two cards that came out. So when it comes to your money and finances, you do have hope. You're trying to heal whatever financial situation. Um, Hopefully, there's not a judgment against you. The judgment card came out, but it's usually a card of making a final decision on something, um, and being, in this case, the Ten of Swords comes out afterwards. So you're kind of done with whatever that is, but with some kind of financial or money situation. Um, there's fast communication that comes in of a new. There's new potential. There's new opportunity, new job. So this, as soon as you are done with one thing, something new is right there on the horizon. So that's good. And that's your financial situation, though. I'm not necessarily job. And so let's talk about your job. Um, you're you're stable there. You are getting, well, you are looking at it like, is it worth it? Um, oh, and there might be a sex connection on the job, or somebody who's at the very least has the hots for you. Um, yeah, somebody. Okay, so there is a. First of all, when it comes to you're solid and stable in your career, but let's talk about the fact that somebody has the hots for you. You find yourself asking, is it worth it? Like you're looking at what you put into it, but I feel like right now you're going to decide ultimately it is. But you get two aces: Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So somebody really has the hots for you, and they want to talk to you. They're gonna tell you. They're gonna tell you um, that they're interested in you. If you mess with him, I will whoop that tail. Don't do it. I have a younger, like, well, now he's 3, but a younger cat and a much older one, like an elderly cat who's not doing well. And the young one likes to pick on the older one sometimes, and I'm not okay with that. Um, that's pretty much it. So it looks like when you walk away from somebody, you get kind of cold and bitchy and just ignore them. They're going to come rushing in to talk to you. Pisces, Libra, Cancer, Gemini. All right. And the loud as crap rain. It is so loud. Look at this. It's after 9 o'clock, and I'm still. Well, I'm not going to do a collective. I'm just not. I'm going to be too tired, and it's kind of late now. I gotta go to bed. I get up at 2:30 in the morning. I gotta go to bed. All right, so let's do Pisces, and then I'm just gonna close it out. So, no, I'm gonna shuffle that. All right, so Pisces is gonna be at 139.10. See, I normally would do a collective, and I'll do a card of the day, but man, I mean, I guess I could. But dang, it's already like 9:09 at night. and I got to be up at 2:30 in the morning for my benefits job. All right, so Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's do this. Your next 7 days, and I'm gonna do love, money, career, and I will call off the signs in the love portion in case you would like confirmation for somebody you came here to hear about. And if you like it, if it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it does not resonate, feel free to check out one of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And look, Pisces, this deck is so you. This is the Beautiful Creatures deck. I don't know if you can see. It's probably hard to see. On the bottom, ooh, why is the Three of Swords on the bottom? It's gilded purple. Is that not like the most Pisces thing ever? But yeah, let's find out why there's heartbreak. And then we're going to use my deck, which is awesome because I made it. What in the heck? I don't even know what. That's weird. All right, so let's do this. So we have no cups. Okay. All right. So for the love portion, if you think that somebody is not showing you the real them, like they really are what you like, who they're showing you the real person, like who they really are. If you think they're hiding something, they're really not. Why is that open? I just noticed that. That's not cool. But and there's, you know what, there's gonna be growth too. So is it okay? Before I go any further, is it you or them? Is it them that's putting? Yes. And if there's a new person that you're interested in, and you're wondering if they're single, they are single. They're not attached. So there's a person that's going to try to put in the work. They want to put in the work. This person's kind of obsessed with you. They have this belief that you have that you all are soulmates, that you have um, been through like many lifetimes together, and you probably think that they're hiding who they truly are, something like that, but they're really not. They're authentic, and there's going to be growth. That's not bad, Pisces. I gotta say, that's a good one. That is good. Um, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius. I don't know what the heck that one is. I don't even know what card that's supposed to be. It says you are one. I think it's a card they just added in. And then Taurus and Libra with the Empress card. All right, that's cool. For the money portion. Okay. That looks good. So you get the Eight of Cups, or Eight of Pentacles, rather. Again, that's a Virgo card. You get it now also in your money read. So financially, things are going to be looking good. Whatever you're doing for money or with your money, you're thinking long term. So maybe you have, I don't know if you have Venus in Aquarius, Venus in Capricorn, maybe, but I think you're like focused on long term. You're going to be very clear about what you have, what you don't have, where it's coming from, where it's going, um, and you're not gonna tolerate any bull crap from, like those apps that try to get you to it's only $2 a month, or it's only $3 a month, blah, blah. You're gonna be like, I don't need any of that crap. And if you are paying for any of the subscriptions, you're gonna go through and like cut that crap out. But you're gonna be really happy. You are putting a lot of work into making money. So there's that. So what about your career? Let's take a look at the career situation. And Joey, I heard you, buddy. Oh, is he picking on him? Baby! Baby! If he is bullying him, I'm going to whoop some ass. I won't be doing a collective, and I'm not going to be doing a card of the day. I'm going to be whipping somebody's tail. Um, there's a Pisces here that, by the way, is if I don't know who obviously this is, but there is a Pisces that is going to get promoted, and it's going to involve travel. And you're going to have an argument. Someone's going to shoot off their mouth. And there's a couple of y'all that might have an argument with your boss. And you might be licking your wounds afterwards. um, yeah. Yeah, leave him alone, dude. He is old. And he's sick. Leave him alone. Um, but you're gonna have an argument. There's gonna be an argument on the job. Disagreement, we'll say. And somebody's gonna shoot their mouth off. It might be you. You might say something in haste that has you licking your wounds later. And it could be with your boss. If you are the boss, then you're gonna snap at somebody, and they're not gonna like it. And I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else? Anything else? Okay, using these cards. Oh, and then did I already call off the signs for the love portion? Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra. All right, so anything else with this deck, just out of curiosity, before I close this out? Oh, okay. This is probably not going to apply to a whole lot of people. Someone is going to commit to being a mother. There's the potential. So does that mean that there might be a pregnancy? And there is going to be an oopsie. If there is a 50-year-old woman out there who is still able to have children and is not practicing safe sex, be careful. If you are deciding that you want to be a mom, even at that age, and you're deciding this is my last chance and I'm going to do it, well, because you have the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, and the potential. Let's put it this way: the potential card, and that's why I said that. That's not going to apply to a lot of people, though, I'm sure. And I think you're juggling a lot of responsibilities right now, and things are kind of up in the air. So there's that. All right, I think that's it. So if that is everything, I am going to sign off because it's late. I'm tired, and did I eat? Oh, I did eat already, but I'm hungry again. Jesus, man. All right, so with that said, I'm going to put these away in a second. Thank you, love you, and I will see you on the next one.